why are people saying that Kylie Jenner and Hailey Bieber dissed Selena Gomez? The two of them received immense backlash online on Tuesday when Kylie posted a screenshot from a FaceTime call with Hailey. The reality star shared Instagram videos and pictures of her eyebrows and said that she accidentally laminated her eyebrows too much. Some fans took this as an attempt to mock Selena, who had recently made a post saying that she had laminated her eyebrows too much, all in an attempt to emulate Bella Hadid's look. TikTok users then started accusing Kylie and Hailey of making fun of Selena with their post. Several fans felt that they were acting like mean girls and that they were trying to bully Selena. One user wrote, "Kylie and Hailey are giving high school vibes." And for those saying it was an accidental selfie posted, come on, the billionaire marketer doesn't accidentally post anything. Some people also suggested that Kylie was throwing shade at Selena because Selena is close to having more followers than her on Instagram. In fact, that has already happened. Currently, Kylie has 380 million followers, while Selena has 381. But the reality star has since set the record straight on the possible feud. The 25-year-old called the rumors silly in a TikTok comment on Wednesday. She wrote, "This is reaching. No shade towards Selena ever, and I didn't see her eyebrows post. You guys are making something out of nothing." In response, Selena just wrote, "Agreed. It's all unnecessary. I'm a fan of Kylie." Although Hailey has stayed silent on this most recent scandal, back in September she debunked rumors of a feud on the Call Her Daddy podcast. She told listeners that the two of them have only respect and love for each other. She also hit back at the long-running theory that Justin Bieber cheated on Selena to be with her. When she got back together with Justin in June of 2018, Hailey insisted that he and Selena were not in a relationship at the time. She spoke about their brief reunion and claimed by that point it was just closure for them. She said, "As a woman, I would never want to get into a relationship with someone and be engaged to them and be getting married to them and be thinking in the back of my mind, I wonder if that door was really closed. I know for a fact that the reason we were able to get back together was because it was very much completely closed." She went on to say, "It was the right thing for them to close that door. It closed a chapter. I think it was the best thing that could have happened for him to move on." She said that a lot of the hate that she gets comes from the perception that she stole Justin. Hailey also insisted that they are the only people who really know the truth of the situation and what the timeline really was. To this day though, the exact timeline is still being debated, considering that many fans still think Selena and Justin were actually in a relationship when they got back together in 2018. But of course, only they really know the truth. While on that same podcast, Hailey also addressed all the hate that she's been getting from Selena's fans. She was asked if Justin or anyone in their circle has ever asked Selena to try and put an end to all the hatred. In response, she said that she had no expectation whatsoever of Selena doing that, but if that was something that she felt was necessary, then that would be amazing. She also recalled the moment that fans stood outside the Met Gala in 2021 and screamed Selena's name while she and Justin walked the red carpet. Hailey said, "Yeah, I could hear everyone screaming. I think there's a certain part of you that has a numbness. It was disrespectful to me, to my relationship. It just was, period, the end. But I think I've endured so much disrespect, and I still do to this day, that there was a part of me that was just like, another day, another negative slave." Hailey then hopped onto TikTok to issue a direct message to people trolling her on social media. She said, "Leave me alone at this point. I'm minding my business. I don't do anything. I don't say anything. Leave me alone, please. That's my only request. Be miserable somewhere else, please." So it's really sad that even in 2023, she is still having to deal with an overwhelming amount of hate from Selena's supporters. Okay, so the tables have really turned because now Hailey Bieber is defending Selena Gomez. Nearly 3 months after the two of them publicly squashed feud rumors, Hailey has continued to show subtle signs of support for Selena. She most recently liked one of her Instagram posts and also shared a message addressing hateful commentary on her Instagram stories just one day later. She wrote, "If you're leaving mean or rude comments on my behalf on anyone's posts, just know that I don't want that, nor do I ever or will ever support or condone hateful, mean or nasty comments. Doing that is not supporting me. If you are participating in that, you are a part of a culture that I want no part of. Please be nice or don't say anything." So far, the reaction to her message has been pretty positive, and some of her fans are even comparing it to Selena's message. One person tweeted, "This is how you ask your fans to stop. Not, Hailey Bieber reached out to me. You do it because you think the behavior is wrong. This woman is a better person than I could ever dream of being, because if you let people torment me every day for months, I'ma shut up when it's your turn." What she was referring to, of course, is the moment when Selena posted a forceful message directed at her followers, calling for the bullying to come to an end. She shared this on her Instagram story and revealed that Hailey had reached out to her privately, saying, "Hailey Bieber reached out to me and let me know that she had been receiving threats and such hateful negativity. This isn't what I stand for. No one should have to experience hate or bullying. I've always advocated for kindness and really want this to all stop. But even though Selena did her best to call off the haters, there's no doubt that the last couple of months have taken a major toll on Hailey. She recently took to her Instagram stories and admitted that she's been feeling fragile after having a difficult start to the year. She wrote, "I like to make jokes about how I feel because sometimes it's easier than admitting I'm having a hard time. But truthfully, since 2023 started, I have had some of the saddest, hardest moments I've ever had in my adult life, and my mind and my emotions have been fragile to say the least. And I know so many other people feel the same way I feel, so just know you're not alone." In the second post, she concluded by saying, "Let's keep being there for one another. Let's be there for loved ones and friends and family and strangers. Let's keep showing up for each other even when it's hard. We're better together." These messages just go to show you how much Hailey's mental health has been affected since the online attacks started. If you don't realize the extent of the hatred that she's gotten, it's even affected her desire to have kids with her husband Justin Bieber. Last month, she spoke to the Sunday Times and admitted that she's terrified of the idea because of all the negativity aimed at her. She said, "I literally cry about this all the time. I want kids so bad, but I get scared." Hailey married Justin in 2018 when she was only 21, and ever since then she's had to publicly defend her marriage on multiple occasions. For example, on their one-year wedding anniversary, people were already flooding the comment section of their photos with words like divorce. And for those people who haven't seen her Instagram, literally every single post on Hailey's page has hundreds of thousands of comments calling her a mean girl, a plotting, desperate woman, saying that her husband doesn't really love her. And many of these comments swear at her, body shame her, or involve commentary saying that she really deserves the hate. All of this negativity towards her relationship has tainted Hailey's vision of motherhood. She said, "It's enough that people say these things about my husband or my friends. I can't imagine having to confront people saying these things about a child." Not only that, but her decision to delay starting a family also has a lot to do with the fact that she just got married at a super young age. As I mentioned, she was only 21 when she and Justin tied the knot, which most people would still consider to be very young to get married. Although she says that for someone like them, it's different because they've already seen a lot for their age. She feels that they've both lived enough life to know what they really want. Surprisingly, later on in that interview, she said the start of her and Justin's marriage she just wanted to hide due to the lack of privacy. She felt like everyone was in her business and she just wanted to get her anonymity back. So hopefully she's able to get that one day. Earlier this month, Gigi opened up about co-parenting during an interview with the Sunday Times. She explained that she's always kept her daughter's happiness at the forefront of her mind. She said, "You have a long life alongside this person. The fact that she can be with both parents makes me very happy. When it comes to her busy work schedule, Gigi tries to schedule her modeling jobs and other business trips when Kai is with her dad, so they obviously have a very solid plan worked out. Although it's way too early to say where a possible stepmom would fit into that equation, they'll probably just cross that bridge when they get to it. Their family dynamic seems to be a lot more stable these days, but it wasn't always like that. Part of the reason they broke up is because Zayn got into a vicious fight with Gigi's mother, which was a lot worse than people realize. They got into a physical altercation in September of 2021 when he reportedly struck her and pushed her into a dresser. He then yelled obscenities at her and said, "Stay away from my effing daughter." Apparently, he even called up Gigi and told her to strap on some balls and defend him against Yolanda. As a result of that incident, Zayn was charged with 4 counts of harassment, for which he pleaded no contest. He was then placed on a 90-day probation for each count for a total of 360 days. He also had to complete an anger management class and a domestic violence program, as well as having no contact with Gigi's mother. Eventually, Zayn broke his silence and claimed that the argument started when Yolanda showed up to his house uninvited. Clearly, they were not on good terms at the time, and that tension escalated when she just came over unannounced. For her part, Gigi decided not to comment on the controversy, probably because she just didn't want to have to pick sides. She's clearly just focusing on her daughter right now, and she's mostly stayed under the radar since she split up with Zayn. But like a lot of other celebrities, she was recently dragged into the ongoing drama between Selena and Hailey. As a matter of fact, fans think that she was directly involved in something called Dubigate. The theory is about the trip that Selena took with Gigi and Kendall back in 2014. On the outside, it seemed like they were just going over there to celebrate the new year, but some people believe that it was all planned with bad intentions. The theory is that Gigi and Kendall took Selena to Dubai that year just so that Hailey could spend time with Justin. At that point, Selena and Justin were on a break, but they weren't completely split up. The idea is that Gigi and Kendall were both in on this plan to try and give Hailey a leg up. Now, this would normally be just another crazy internet theory, except for the fact that Kylie Jenner herself actually favorited the video on TikTok, so now people think it's totally legit, and that the girls had some kind of secret plan to keep Selena away from Justin. Sadly, this would make a certain kind of sense because we know that Hailey has always been very close with Gigi and Kendall. scandal. These kinds of theories have been circulating the internet non-stop because people just cannot get enough of all the chaos going on right now. Both women have now come out calling for the hatred to come to an end. Selena posted a message to her Instagram story that said, "Hailey Bieber reached out to me and let me know that she has been receiving threats and such hateful negativity. This isn't what I signed up for. No one should have to experience hate or bullying. I've always advocated for kindness and really want this to all stop." Hailey then posted her own statement thanking Selena for speaking out. She wrote, "The last few weeks have been really hard for everyone involved and millions of people are seeing so much hate around this, which is extremely harmful. While social media is an incredible way to connect and build community, moments like this only create extreme division instead of bringing people together. Things can always get taken out of context or construed differently than they were intended. We all need to be more thoughtful about what we post and what we say, including myself." She signed off the note by saying, "In the end, I believe love will always be bigger than hate and negativity, and there is always an opportunity to meet each other with more empathy and compassion." So it seems like the hatred was getting to a point where Hailey decided to reach out to Selena to try and get her to stop it. Of course, in the middle of all of this, you do have to wonder, where on earth is Justin Bieber? It doesn't really make much sense that Selena is the only one who has to release a statement trying to help Hailey. Justin has been insanely silent over the last couple of weeks, and now he's being called out for it. One viral tweet said, "Selena Gomez really defended Hailey Bieber again before her own husband did. Now that's embarrassing." Another person said, "Selena has defended that girl publicly more times than her own husband, and this is like the third time Selena has defended her, and yet people will still say she wants drama." Mind you, Justin has not once spoken up, but there are also people criticizing Selena for supposedly backtracking. She recently made a TikTok urging her followers to be kinder to people online. She said, "Please be kinder and consider others' mental health. My heart has been heavy and I only want good for everyone." But even though she might have had good intentions with that message, a lot of people just didn't see it that way. In response to the post, fans called her a hypocrite and wrote things like, "Oh, now she cares about mental health." Another person said, "It's so easy to come online and tell your fans to be nice after you practically set the world on fire last week." In response to that post, an influencer and Twitch streamer called Michaela called Selena the biggest manipulator and said her fans just eat it up. So really, no matter what she does, there are always going to be those people that just take an issue with her. First up, there has been another massive development in the online discourse that has been pitting Selena Gomez against Hailey Bieber. It's now gotten so bad that Selena has posted a forceful message directed at her followers, calling for the bullying to come to an end. She posted a message on her Instagram story and revealed that Hailey reached out to her privately. She told Selena that people had actually been threatening her life, and that's in addition to all the other online attacks which have most likely been escalating over the past month. She wrote, "Hailey Bieber reached out to me and let me know that she has been receiving death threats and such hateful negativity. This isn't what I stand for. No one should have to experience hate or bullying. I've always advocated for kindness and really want this to all stop." That means that things are getting pretty serious. We all know that most people are on Selena's side, but in supporting her, they've also been going after Hailey. It's estimated that she's lost more than 1 million Instagram followers since the drama kicked off. Fans have been incredibly vocal about expressing their disdain for her. They've interrupted her Instagram lives and flooded it with nasty comments, and they did the same thing under all of her social media posts. What's even crazier is that they've now gone after Justin's Instagram. Every time he posts a photo of Hailey, the negative comments follow. These comments say things like, "Hailey, please give Justin his phone back," and "Justin, has she hypnotized you?" That's right, people are actually convinced that she has taken control of his Instagram account and is using it to post photos of herself. But what's really scary is that this hate is not just showing up online, it's now spilled over into the real world. Back in 2021, fans stood outside the Met Gala waiting for Justin and Hailey to walk the red carpet. When they eventually showed up, a whole chorus of them started screaming Selena's name. Hailey seemed to be overwhelmed by the whole thing because she looked like she was about to cry. She finally spoke about that moment several years later when she was on the Call Her Daddy podcast. She said, "Yes, I could hear everyone screaming. I think there's a certain part of you that has a numbness. It was disrespectful to me, to my relationship. It just was, period, the end." According to Hailey, she's had to endure so much disrespect and trauma from his fans over the years that she's become good at shutting out her emotions. Hailey also talked about the toxic fan base and said, "A lot of the hate comes from the misperception of, oh, you stole him. It comes from the fact that they wished he had ended up with someone else, and that's fine. You can wish for that all you want, but that's just not the case." So she really had to spell it out for everyone and basically said, "I win, you lose." But the thing is, Hailey greatly underestimated just how much people want him to end up with Selena. Back in the day, they were one of the most famous A-list couples in the world. I mean, there are just so many layers to the public's obsession with their relationship. They were together for about 8 years, which is a super long time for a couple who got together as young teens. Justin was the media's bad boy, while Selena was the good girl, so their dynamic was already a classic romance. They seemed to have a connection that fans really bought into. Every time they broke up, they always seemed to fall back into each other's arms. Aside from that, both of them released music about their relationship, which covered all the highs and lows, and most people think that their breakup songs are actually some of the best stuff that they ever put out into the world, which makes it really hard to separate their stage personas from their real lives. It's just so intertwined. Then there is the most obvious reason, and it's really simple. Fans love drama, especially reading into the drama. For instance, there was once a picture taken of Justin crying in the car with Hailey, and when people found out this was around the time of Selena's kidney surgery, they assumed that he was freaking out over her health. So with all things considered, it's really no wonder that fans were so obsessed with them. I mean, even Hailey Bieber was one of those fans back in the day. Someone recently uncovered a tweet that she posted in 2011 when she was around 13 or 14. It said, "I don't care what anyone says, but Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez together is a definition of a teenage dream." Even though she wrote that more than a decade ago, it's proof that she was also in the fan club at one point in time. So she should really understand the way people feel about their past relationship. And now, did you know that Selena Gomez has officially hit 400 million followers? That's right, she now holds the title for the most followed personality on Instagram. When it comes to all the internet drama that's been following Kylie Jenner, Hailey Bieber, and Selena, it had a really different effect on all of their social media accounts. For Kylie and Hailey, the alleged mean girls in the situation, they have lost out on followers big time, around 1 million each to be exact. Although Selena has seen a drastically different response from fans. Since the start of the feud, she's gained a whopping 20 million followers on Instagram. She's now the first and only woman to achieve 400 million followers on the platform. So clearly, everything that's happened in the past month has helped her gain more attention and brought more fans over to her side. Right now, the only people who outrank her in followers are football legends Ronaldo and Messi. So Selena is literally number 3 on the list. This insane reaction from fans just goes to show you how many people have come out supporting her. To be fair, in the beginning, she did get a little bit of criticism from everything that went down with Hailey. It wasn't long before fans started accusing her of playing victim in the situation by sending her fans after Hailey Bieber. Some even went as far as accusing her of waiting until the bullying reached its peak before she stepped in and said something, all to try and look innocent. This eventually became way too much for her, and she announced that she was taking a break from the internet. Selena posted a picture of herself on Instagram, as well as a video explaining why she was going to be leaving the platform. She said, "I'm going to be taking a second from social media because this is a little silly. I'm 30, I'm too old for this." She went on to also delete her TikTok account. Even though she was obviously choosing to take a break for her mental health, some fans felt like she was being bullied off the platform by Hailey, and it just added fuel to the fire. Then they went after her like never before, commenting on all of her social media posts and chanting "F Hailey Bieber" at a concert when Justin was performing. Other celebrities and influencers also got involved too. Beauty guru Jeffree Star posted a vicious TikTok targeting Hailey, where he made fun of her skincare products and threw them in the trash. At one point, he looked into the camera and said, "In this house, we are Team Selena, and we are team not bullying anyone." In response to all the madness, Selena ended up returning to TikTok and urging her followers to be kinder to people online and consider others' mental health. Although she was being sincere, some people felt that by this point it was too little too late, because the backlash against Hailey had already escalated to a point of insanity. So even though Selena came out the other end of this with more followers, it's possible that there was just no real winner here. Judging by her last TikTok, she doesn't seem to be too happy with how things have gone. Hailey, on the other hand, will have a massive uphill battle if she ever hopes to win back fans to her side, because as it stands, she's more unpopular than she's ever been before. It looks like Selena Gomez is finally hitting back at Hailey Bieber. After a video resurfaced of Hailey in 2017 when she was a host on Drop the Mic, her co-host Method Man said that the next battle would be full of the meanest lyrics about a celebrity since Taylor Swift's last album. Then the camera cuts to Hailey, who points a finger at her mouth and pretends to gag at the mention of Taylor Swift's name. Selena actually left a comment under this video saying, "So sorry, my best friend is and continues to be one of the best in the game." So for whatever reason, it seems like Selena has finally reached the point where she's sick of Hailey's behavior and she has no problem letting everyone know it. And there's more. On a second TikTok, she expressed her gratitude for a fan sharing her sympathy for everything that she's had to endure publicly, including watching Justin marry Hailey so quickly after their 10-year relationship ended in 2018. The TikTok user listed out everything she's gone through and said, "Does anyone else feel really bad for Selena Gomez? Like, can you imagine going through a breakup so publicly with a guy that you were in love with for like 7 years, and then like 2 months later he just marries someone?" In response, Selena commented under the video saying, "That made me cry, thank you." Hailey and Justin, who recently celebrated 4 years of marriage, got together after Justin and Selena had broken off their relationship in June of 2018. Hailey and Justin then started dating shortly after. They got engaged a month later and were married by September. So even though Hailey swears that there was no overlap whatsoever and that Selena and Justin were not actually in a relationship when they got back together, the timeline has always been shady. And on a third TikTok, a fan said that she was officially supporting Selena after all the mean girl bullying that she's now getting from Kylie Jenner and Hailey, who seem like they've almost teamed up against her. The post called out the two women as mean girls and Nepo babies and criticized their behavior. Selena clearly agreed with that fan because she just commented, "I love you," under the video. But where did the whole mean girl thing come from? Well, a few days ago, the singer made a post saying, "I accidentally laminated my eyebrows too much." In what looked like a response, Kylie posted a close-up photo of her and Hailey's eyebrows with a caption, "This was an accident." Some fans took this as an attempt to mock Selena and called them out for bullying her. One user wrote, "Kylie and Hailey are giving off high school vibes." And for those saying it was an accidental selfie posted, come on, the billionaire marketer doesn't accidentally post anything. But Kylie has since set the record straight on the possible feud. The 25-year-old called the rumors silly in a TikTok comment on Wednesday. She wrote, "This is reaching. No shade towards Selena ever, and I didn't see her eyebrows post. You guys are making something out of nothing." In response, Selena just wrote, "Agreed. It's all unnecessary. I'm a fan of Kylie." But clearly this kind of back and forth is something that she just doesn't want to be a part of. Despite the fact that she just overtook Kylie as the most followed woman on Instagram, Selena has decided to take a break from social media. She posted a picture of herself and wrote, "I'm very happy. I'm so blessed. I have the best friends, the best fans in the whole world, and I just couldn't be happier. And I'm good. I love the way I am. I don't care. I'm big. I'm not. I don't care. I love who I am. And yeah, I'm gonna be taking a second from social media because this is a little silly. I'm 30. I'm too old for this." She then went on to also delete her TikTok account. In the comment section of her latest post, fans united in her defense. One user wrote, "So sad that you have to take a break from social media and delete your TikTok just because of these mean girls." In the midst of the drama, the internet seems to have picked sides already. While Selena's Instagram is flooded with supportive comments, Kylie and Hailey's are witnessing an opposite reaction. Fan reactions have also been sweeping across Twitter. One viral tweet said, "Hailey Bieber is such a pick-me girl. It's crazy, her and her little friend group of mean girls are always shading Selena Gomez when she literally has been married to Justin for like 4 years now. Like, girl, you got him, you won. Why are you so bothered?" But of course, there were also those people who felt that Selena was in the wrong. Someone tweeted, "How the F did Selena Gomez manage to get 5 women who were minding their business dragged to filth in the span of 4 days? Constantly playing victim, when you look close enough, she's the perpetrator each time. Sinister." So even though most people support Selena, not everyone is taking her side this time. Considering everything she said in the last 48 hours, do you think she's finally defending herself or creating something out of nothing?
At number 10, Selena Gomez. While of course Selena has never publicly said she would never work with Hailey, I think it's clear with all the recent drama that it's just not going to happen anytime soon. The drama began on the 22nd of February when Selena, who dated Justin Bieber in an on-again, off-again relationship back from 2010 to 2018, posted on her TikTok poking fun at herself for over-laminating her eyebrows. Just hours later, Hailey pulled a stunt that would literally outrage the internet. Hailey, who married Justin in 2018, just 6 months after breaking up with Selena for the last time. She ended up posting a screenshot to her Instagram story which shows Kylie Jenner and her on FaceTime with a close-up of their eyebrows. This led many fans to believe that this absolutely had to be a dig at Selena. Though Kylie called this accusation a reach and Selena agreed, it didn't stop fans from coming to the defense of the singer. During the day the drama was in its peak, Selena commented on other videos which were discussing the current drama. She ended up thanking a fan in the comments who was praising the star for the way that she handled the breakup with Justin's quick marriage to Hailey. She even responded by saying "I love you" in response to a fan who was criticizing the mean girls and the Nepo babies for attacking the star. Selena is known to be a forgiving person who typically tries to stay out of the Hollywood drama, but I think the final straw for the singer was when Hailey dissed her best friend, Taylor Swift. When a video resurfaced online of Hailey miming a gag when Taylor was mentioned during an episode of Drop the Mic, Selena quickly came to the defense of her friend. She wrote back, "I'm sorry, but Taylor is is one of the best in the game. Just a day after this whole ordeal, Selena announced that she was taking a break from social media, saying, "I'm 30, I'm too old for this." Because of how over it you can imagine Selena must be, I can't possibly imagine a scenario where Hailey is working with Selena. At number 9, Taylor Swift. Though it may be more about Justin Bieber than about Hailey, Taylor Swift will most likely continue to avoid the whole Bieber clan because of their complicated past situation. The drama between the two started small but quickly escalated. Back in 2006, Taylor signed on to Big Machine Records as a teenager, releasing all her albums through them. By 2018, Taylor decided it was time for a change, resulting in her move to Universal, which is where she released her album Lover. Not long after, it was announced that Big Machine Records was acquired by Scooter Braun, who was Justin Bieber's manager. Taylor then took to Tumblr to post a lengthy statement as to how she was feeling about this, as they had held all of her back catalog due to the buyout. She wrote, "For years I asked, pleading for a chance to own my work. Instead, I was given an opportunity to sign back up to Big Machine Records and earn one album back at a time, one for every new one I turn in." She went on to say, "I walked away because I knew once I signed that contract they would sell the label, thereby selling me and my future." Because of this and Justin's connection with Scooter, Taylor is reportedly still not the biggest fan of Justin and Hailey because of the connection. Can't see Taylor and Bieber hugging it out anytime soon. At number 8, Lily Reinhart. Lily Reinhart, the Riverdale star, has quietly shown her support for Selena on Instagram during this whole drama with Hailey. With Lily's whole ordeal with her ex Cole Sprouse publicly discussing their relationship on the podcast Call Her Daddy, she most likely feels sympathetic towards Selena during this awkward time in her life. With exes being a big theme here, I bet the two stars wish everyone would just let the past go. Lily just recently proved she's team Selena after unfollowing Hailey on Instagram. Though the two don't really have much of a relationship anyway, it's looking like it's going to stay that way. At number 7, Harry Styles. Harry Styles has dated both Taylor Swift and Kendall Jenner in the past, which may have helped him decide which side he was going to take in this Selena and Hailey drama. Though Hailey is seemingly a fan of Harry after being seen dancing with Kendall and Kylie at one of the singer's concerts. But recently, Harry has unfollowed Hailey on Instagram. Could this be a case of hating someone because your friends do? We can assume Taylor doesn't love Hailey, so could Harry be taking her side, and in turn Selena's as well? He has yet to publicly say anything concerning the unfollow or any of the drama that follows Hailey. Most likely he won't voice an opinion on it, but the subtle shade is definitely there. At number 6, Jordyn Woods. Jordyn Woods is looking like she's all about Selena in a new post. This has many fans believing she's throwing shade at both Hailey and her former BFF, Kylie Jenner. Late last month, Jordyn posted a video of herself on Snapchat, captioning the video with "Love this lip liner." She then showed a close-up shot of the liner, which clearly shows that it is Rare Beauty, which is Selena's makeup brand. Though she could just be showing off her lip liner, it is really weird timing to be showing off either makeup brand if you weren't planning on taking a stand. We all know Kylie and Hailey are super close, but Jordyn and Kylie used to be the best of friends that everyone talked about. Back in 2019 is when the drama between the two began, when it was reported that Khloe's boyfriend Tristan Thompson had cheated with Jordyn. At the time, Jordyn denied these rumors completely, but has later admitted that the two did kiss. Because of this scandal, it led to the fallout with Jordyn and the entire Kardashian family. Many believe that because of Hailey's ties with the Kardashians, that could be the reason why Jordyn picked Selena so publicly. At number 5, Zendaya. Zendaya has been known to be friends with Selena throughout the years, as they both come from backgrounds as Disney actors. Having similar career paths, and with Zendaya being close with Taylor Swift as well, it's not surprising that the two always seem to hit it off. Because of this seemingly pretty close bond they have formed over the years, it didn't come as much of a shock when Zendaya unfollowed Hailey during the drama. It seems like there's a pattern of, if you're my friend and you hate this person, then I hate them with you. It's speculation that because of Zendaya's ties with other celebrities who have picked their side as Selena, she has as well. Without saying much more, it seems like an unfollow is enough for fans to know where she stands. At number 4, Miley Cyrus. It's hard to remember a time when neither Miley or Hailey were famous, but believe it or not, they actually knew each other growing up. Hailey had the typical problems of being bullied by her older sister, but there's definitely more than one thing different about her childhood, and that's her family friend Miley Cyrus. Back in 2018, Miley even admitted to bullying Hailey when they were kids during an episode of Carpool Karaoke. Miley was reunited with Hailey and Kendall Jenner while they sang Party in the USA in the episode. Miley said during the episode, "We would be so evil to her, she would try to play with us and we would lock her out of the room." And she then added by saying, "I had to, it made you who you are, you know, it made you stronger." Hailey responded by saying, "Miley was the biggest troll to me. She prepared me for for this industry even though the whole encounter seemed friendly. It appears maybe Miley has decided to take her stance on the current drama, and it looks like Hailey isn't her pick. With Instagram users keeping a close eye on Hailey's followers as the drama continues, it appears Miley has unfollowed Hailey while still keeping Selena. Miley and Selena have known each other for a while, since meeting when they were teens on the Disney Channel. It looking like their bond is just a bit stronger because of this move that seems subtle but was spotted by many fans. It looks like there won't be another Hailey and Miley cameo in the future. At number 3, Pia Mia. Former best friend of Kylie Jenner, Pia Mia has now taken her side on the drama with Hailey and Selena, and it looks like fans as though she's chosen Selena. Pia uploaded a video to her TikTok account of a Get Ready With Me makeup tutorial. She even used Selena's song Calm Down in the background. Her followers loved her public support of the singer, and many took to the comments. One user wrote, "We hear you loud and clear, queen," as well as, "Pia has spoken without saying a thing," and another added, "Staying on the right side of history, I see." Though she has never said she hated Hailey, it appears she might just like Selena a little bit more. At number 2, Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez and Selena Gomez have publicly shown love for each other in the past. Selena even took to Instagram after seeing J-Lo's concert in 2018 and messaged the singer saying, "I wanted to tell you how much you inspired me tonight. I haven't felt that free in my entire life. I love you so much." J-Lo then shared the message on her own Instagram saying, "I love you, Selena. We know they two are close, and maybe that's the reason J-Lo ended up unfollowing Hailey on her platforms." Either way, there could be more to this relationship going on behind the scenes, or it could just be friend supporting friend. And at number 1, Jenna Ortega. It seems the drama continues for Hailey, and it's looking like some celebs just aren't in support of her publicly. After Hailey lost more than 700,000 followers in just 4 days, you can assume some of those were her celebrity peers, one of those being Jenna Ortega. But she does still currently follow Selena, which can't be a great feeling for Hailey. It looks like as this drama continues on, more and more celebrities are being a bit more open about their thoughts on both celebrities.
Number 10, fan encounters. As the allegations really started circulating over Hailey's mean girl antics, fans began coming forward to share their own experiences with the model. One TikTok user described the time when she met Hailey at a concert, then went over to ask for a photo. She describes the event saying, "I went up to her and said, 'Hi Hailey, I'm a big fan.' But you could tell she was not happy." The user recalls that Hailey huffed and rolled her eyes. Allegedly, after taking the photo, Hailey asked the fan, "Do you want anything else from me?" before turning to walk away with her friends while loudly mocking the fan. The fan tells her TikTok viewers, "They said it so loud it was like they wanted me to hear. So I was like, okay, well, she's a bit of a mean person." Another social media user came forward describing the time when she and Hailey both were signed to the same modeling agency when they were teenagers. She recalls this by saying, "She was so cold to me. She treated me like trash. It was the vibe she gave off. She really thought she was better than everyone else in the room. And I'm like, girl, we're both signed to the same agency." She went on to say, "I don't believe that celebrities owe anyone anything, but you know it's one of those moments where you shouldn't meet up with the person you look up to or you idolize." Number 9, the tweets. Does Hailey have a racist past? Many Twitter users believe so, and they have the screenshots. 2011 to 2013 was pretty problematic time for the model, who allegedly tweeted some interesting opinions. One tweet she reportedly wrote read, "With Cody Simpson and the awkward moment when you're at a Chinese restaurant and your waiter isn't Chinese." Another tweet from 2013 read, "To those foreigners who don't celebrate Thanksgiving, so sorry your country didn't have pilgrims to start such a sick holiday." Even more recently in 2016, it looks like Twitter users also seemed to find a tweet that looked as though the model was alluding to the fact that she was also homophobic. Hailey looked to have liked the tweet and said, "Let me clarify, the Bible stands against homosexuality, and I stand with the Bible." Hailey then commented on the post writing, "So good." Even though it didn't take long for her to delete her Twitter once these tweets emerged, the digital footprint really does live on. Number 8, Rhode. Hailey found herself in some pretty hot water after being sued by the brand which accused her of trying to buy their name Rhode from them 4 years ago. When the model launched her skincare brand, she named it Rhode, which is also the name of a fashion brand that already exists, resulting in her getting hit with a trademark infringement lawsuit. The owners of the Rhode fashion line came out with a statement saying, "Today we were forced to file a lawsuit against Hailey Bieber and her new skincare line, which was launched last week and that is using the brand Rhode." They went on to say, "We didn't want to file this lawsuit, but we had to in order to protect our business." Even though the founders stressed how much they loved Hailey and wished her success, they were upset that she chose this name out of all other choices. They went on to say, "Hailey could choose any brand for her skincare line. We only have the the brand name Rhode that we've built. That's why we didn't sell out our brand when she asked for it 4 years ago. The 9-year-old Rhode fashion brand was nervous about confusion on the market. And when asked why they decided to go through with the lawsuit, they revealed, "We have real concerns for the future. It's disappointing to me that a female entrepreneur of whom we've been fans of for a long time is trying to smother what we've built." It was revealed though that Hailey owns the trademark for skincare and they hold it for fashion, so it looks like she's in the clear, which is definitely not ideal for the fashion brand. Number 7, motherly pressure. Is Hailey staying married for herself or for her family? Hailey and Justin have dated on and off since 2014 and were married by 2018, but the couple hasn't been shy to discuss the struggles of marriage, with Justin even admitting in 2021 that in the beginning of their married life there was such a lack of trust. But it looks like a breaking point hit in their relationship. It was Hailey's mother who stepped in. During an episode of In Good Faith, the podcast, Hailey revealed how it was her mom who persuaded her to stay with Justin. She shared at the time, "I remember I called her a few different times. One particular time when we were in Brooklyn and I was calling her, I was crying. And I was like, I can't do it. There's no way I'm going to do it if it's going to be like this forever." She went on to say, when discussing her mom's response, she was so calm and she was like, "It's going to pass and you're going to be fine. He's going to be healthy." Though she did end up staying with Justin and he has reportedly been able to overcome some of his mental health struggles, some question if Hailey is really just in this more for her parents than herself. Number 6, Nepo baby. Though a few fans saw the move of Hailey wearing a shirt that said Nepo baby as self-aware, others weren't so sure. The model was spotted in a white crop tee that said Nepo baby, short for nepotism baby, which is a term used for children of celebrities who are famous due to their parents. Soon after she was spotted and pictured wearing the shirt, she changed into a similar shirt with no logo while walking downtown LA. One fan seemed to think this Nepo baby shirt was more of an attention grab than anything. They wrote, "The Hailey Bieber Nepo baby shirt gives nothing because she gives nothing. She's not personable enough to give this staged paparazzi shot for a viral moment any personality. She doesn't act or sing." Another user agreed that this shirt was really missing the mark and commented, "Hailey Bieber really embarrassed herself with that Nepo baby shirt. This girl really gives nothing." Number 5, we have mean friends. A lot of people say you can really tell a lot about a person by who they choose to surround themselves with, and many seem to think that saying really applies to Hailey. Von Ford is a celebrity stylist known for working with Hailey, who has reacted to the drama going on between the two celebrities, Selena and Hailey, and it's definitely pitted him against Selena and her massive fan base. Von posted a story that wrote, "I hate Selena." Fans were speculating as to why he was getting involved and why he was coming in so hot with his opinion. Many were also left wondering if Hailey was saying things about Selena behind the scenes to her friends. He then shared a screenshot of this post that he was taken down due to harassment and wrote, "I said what I said." Since this post, the stylist has made his account private, and even though Hailey doesn't follow him, it didn't take long for fans to figure out that they were connected. Von had photos of working with Hailey on his Instagram account at the time when his posts were made public. Hailey is also listed as one of his clients on his official website, but of course in the midst of the drama, Von Ford's very public stance, she has since been removed from his website. When fans saw that a friend of Hailey was the one publicly bullying Selena, one commented, "It's always Hailey's friends." And another added, "You can tell that all they do is talk about Selena. These people have issues and they're so pressed over her. The hate is so real." This has fans torn as to whether Von's actions were purely just in support of Hailey or just an opinion of his own. Number 4, rude to staff. Hailey has been called out on TikTok by a restaurant hostess who claims that Hailey was really not the best person to serve. The TikToker posted a 2-part video to the platform that was called "Rating Celebrities While Working as a Hostess in a Fancy Manhattan Restaurant." The public call out went viral and resulted in millions of views, with one viewer even being Hailey herself. The video included Gigi and Bella, and the TikToker gave them a 10 out of 10. But then she moved on to Kylie, who got a 2, and Hailey got a 3.5. She said, "When discussing Hailey, this is going to be controversial. I've met her a handful of times and she was not nice. Really want to like her, but I give her like a 3.5 out of 10. Sorry, Hailey." Then Hailey took to the comments and wrote, "Just came across this video and wanted to say sorry if I've ever given you bad vibes or a bad attitude. That's not ever my intention." Hailey even went on to write, "Hate hearing that was your experience with me, but glad that you called me out so I can do better. Hopefully we meet again so I can apologize in person." The TikToker accepted this apology and wrote back, "We love an accountability queen. Thanks for taking the time to apologize. I hope we can meet again and start over." Number 3, hijacking Instagram. Fans have recently been wondering if Hailey has been hacking her husband's account, as more and more pictures have been posted showing the couple together, making Hailey look pretty good. After Justin posted a photo of his wife with the caption, "I love you You Baby, fans were convinced it really was Hailey behind it, considering this came after weeks without making a statement during the ongoing drama. Many were surprised that that was his decision to post. One fan wrote, "I bet that she forced him to post this." And another added, "Hailey, give Justin back his phone." Another time that fans were convinced Hailey was posting for Justin was when a photo posted of her with the caption, "Definition of a bad bee," aka strong, confident, independent, loyal, still can't believe you chose me. But TikTok users seemed to think that she forgot she was on Justin's account when they noticed that he commented heart emojis on his own post. A few seemed to believe that they saw this coming, with one user commented, "The captions on Justin's Instagram make it more obvious. This was my suspicion before I saw this." Another added by saying, "So the fact that he has more pictures of her on his IG and she barely has any of him makes more sense now." Number 2, ignoring Addison. Let's talk about alleged drama between Hailey and Addison Rae. Fans of Hailey know that the model has a YouTube channel where she gives interviews from her bathroom, titled "Who's in My Bathroom?" In one of the episodes, Hailey has Addison Rae on the show, but fans were confused when they believed that Hailey was appearing to be uninterested the whole time. During the episode, Addison opened up about her split with Bryce Hall and other relationship struggles. But as Addison basically poured her heart out, Hailey continued to look disengaged. Addison told Hailey during the interview, "I think the lesson I learned from this is keep your circle small, keep your fights private, keep intimate things private, and respect each other." Almost immediately after this video came out, fans commented their thoughts on Hailey being rude to Addison, who was clearly having a serious moment. One viewer wrote, "She's not even listening to her. I feel so bad for Addison." Another added saying, "Not Addison being ignored where she's talking about a serious topic." Wasn't long before Addison and Hailey started seeing the backlash that the model was receiving. Addison shared, "So we did the Who's in My Bathroom, and there was a part in it I was talking about my relationship and my life, and Hailey was eating. But I feel like the clip is so out of context." Hailey also revealed at the time, "I didn't want it to get too intense or too deep. Like I never want someone to come on to Who's in My Bathroom and feel like I'm trying to pry information out of them." Number 1, paparazzi moments. Hailey really has the worst luck with the paparazzi, and it seems like they catch some pretty awkward moments for the star. In a clip that has now gone viral on TikTok where she's walking to her car with Kendall, she turns back to pose for photographers. But it seems like they were thinking that she was someone else and refer to her as Gigi. Hailey then says, "What the F?" while looking a bit exhausted by this and saying, "I'm not Gigi." He then asks her if she's Bella, the other Hadid sister. What makes this whole situation even more embarrassing is that the car door is locked when she's trying to get in and she awkwardly has to wait. This isn't the only time she has been mistaken for another model though. When she was walking out of the car for an event without her husband, all the paparazzi began yelling at her and calling her Gigi, asking if they can take a picture with her, but when she tells them she isn't Gigi, the cameras stop clicking, and they call her Miss. When asked about how she feels about the paparazzi harassing her and Justin, she said in an interview, "Sometimes when there's paparazzi following me, I have a flash in my head of like getting out with a baseball bat and literally destroying their car." She went on to say, "It makes me so annoyed that I'm like, one of these days I'm gonna get out of the car with an effing baseball bat." Another hard watch is the clip where Hailey avoids the paparazzi by walking into a wall. In a video that has been circulating social media, shows Hailey walking with Madison Beer after having lunch together in West Hollywood. Hailey covers her eyes when leaving the restaurant in order to avoid the photos. Madison then goes left when she goes right, ending up walking into a dead end, awkwardly having to uncover her eyes, figure out where her friend is and where she was going. She then gets into Madison's Range Rover and drives off. The video became so viral with people making edits of what they think that she must have been thinking while walking into the wall. One fan commented on the fact their friend kinda just left her to embarrass herself, saying, "The way Madison left her." Another joked, "Me pretending I'm famous." Number 10, Taylor Swift. Taylor and Hailey's drama really came to light only recently. The social media drama happened when a video resurfaced, showing Hailey with the rapper Method Man during an episode of Drop the Mic. In the clip, Hailey was seen rolling her eyes and sticking her tongue out when Method Man said, "Hollywood's top star face off in a one-on-one battle," full of the meanest lyrics about a celebrity since Taylor Swift's last album. The video even made it to Selena Gomez's For You page, unfortunately for Hailey. Selena quickly came to defend her friend Taylor and commented, "So sorry, my best friend is and continues to be one of the best in the game." We all know how close Taylor and Selena are, so of course this isn't going to help Hailey in her case of not looking like a mean girl. Selena even said when talking about Taylor, "I never fit in with the cool girls that were celebrities. My only friend in the industry really is Taylor. So I remember feeling like I didn't belong." This left fans wondering if there was maybe more bad blood before this to have led to the gagging over Taylor. Though the two were never necessarily close, it doesn't seem like there is any hatred beforehand. Hailey even ended up sharing positive feedback online about the film Cats, which Taylor did star in, saying, "My Christmas gift from the universe is the release of the Cats movie." Rumors have also been surfacing as to if this could be an extension of the feud between Taylor and Justin Bieber. Not only from the history between Justin and her best friend Selena, but also because he is close with his manager Scooter Braun, who was the man that bought all of her music catalog and who she claims bullied her alongside Justin. Some social media users speculate that since Hailey has never said anything about this since, even with all the allegations, that there may be some truth behind it. Number 9. Justin being toxic. Is Hailey lying about the fact that maybe Justin isn't as good of a husband as she tries to make him out to be? In a video that has been circulating social media, it shows Justin basically embarrassing Hailey in front of the paparazzi and fans. The couple were headed out to lunch at a cafe in West Hollywood when he looked to forget his wife in the car. He gets out of the car and basically slams the door in her face and walks the wrong way. Hailey then gets out, looking not too happy and appearing to tell him that the restaurant is the other way. This whole thing is awkward on both parts, I have to say. One fan debunked the theory that it was a mistake, saying, even if she thought she was coming out the other side, which wouldn't make sense since it's facing the road with cars, he could have still waited and went in with her. A few others wondered if this could just be a fight that the paparazzi caught on camera. But either way, it definitely looks like there may be something more going on. Not only that, but Justin ditched his wife in another viral clip. Justin seemed to be escorted to an opening in a barrier where he was surrounded by paparazzi, then he leaves his wife completely in the dust and skateboards down the street. Hailey then goes to the opening, trips, and then chases after him down the street. This is definitely a moment that looks bad on Justin. One TikTok user commented on the video saying, "He doesn't want you. He's running away from the paparazzi and you." The video concerned a few more fans who were unsure why Justin would just leave her like that, with one asking, "Does he hate you or something?" Number 8, we have Rhode Beauty. Hailey Bieber found herself in some pretty hot water after being sued by a brand, which accused her of trying to buy their name Rhode from 4 years ago. When the model launched her skincare brand, she named it Rhode, which is also the name of a fashion brand, resulting in her getting hit with a trademark infringement lawsuit. The owners of Rhode fashion line came out with a statement saying, "Today we are forced to file a lawsuit against Hailey and her new skincare line that was launched last week that is using the brand Rhode." They went on to say, "We didn't want to file this lawsuit, but we had to in order to protect our business." Even though the founders stressed how they loved Hailey and wished her success, they were upset that she chose this name out of all other choices. They went on to say, "Hailey could choose any brand for her skincare line. We only have the brand name Rhode that we've built. That's why we didn't sell out our brand when she asked for it years ago." The 9-year-old Rhode fashion was nervous about confusion on the market. When asked why they decided to go through with this lawsuit, they revealed, "We have real concerns for the future. It's disappointing to me that a female entrepreneur of whom we've been fans of for a long time is trying to smother what we've built." It was revealed though that Hailey owns the trademark for skincare and they own it for fashion, so it looks like she's in the clear. Though Hailey hasn't necessarily lied about doing this, she hasn't really been open about the damage that she's done either. Number 7, copying outfits. Something Hailey will never admit to is copying Selena's past outfits, but it looks like she definitely found some inspiration for her closet from Selena's. One instance that was spotted was when Selena was caught wearing a gray Balenciaga turtleneck sweatshirt with black jeans, and not long after that, Hailey was caught wearing the exact same outfit. While performing an event, Selena took the stage in a white mini dress with white sneakers and high white socks. Around the same time, Hailey ended up wearing a dress that looked pretty similar. Since this was during Selena's blonde hair phase, it made the similarities even that more real. Another fan noted a time when Selena stepped out of the red carpet in a black cutout dress with a low neckline. Later on, Hailey was seen in a similar cutout black dress for another red carpet event. TikTok users have shared how many more times this has actually happened and have made various compilation videos in order to prove the point. I mean, if I were Hailey, there would be no way I'd admit to this one either. Number 6, we have persuaded. This is something she has actually admitted to, but is there a chance that she could be feeling this way a bit more than she's letting on with Justin? During an episode of In Good Faith, the podcast, Hailey revealed how it was her mom who persuaded her to stay with Justin. She shared at the time, "I remember I called a few different times. One particular time when we were in Brooklyn and I was calling her, I was crying and I was like, I can't do it. There's no way that I'm going to be able to do this if it's going to be like this forever. She went on to say when discussing her mom's response, she was so calm and she was like, it's going to pass and you're going to be fine and he's going to be healthy. Though she did end up staying with Justin and luckily he has been able to overcome some of his mental health struggles, could it be that her mom is more involved in keeping this relationship intact than Hailey is letting on? Number 5, damage control. Was Hailey's interview with Call Her Daddy actually just a way to do damage control before Selena's documentary came out? Hailey decided she wanted to tell the truth about the rumors about her husband cheating on Selena with her, but it looks like she might have just been saving herself because of the accusations that would come out in the film. In the interview, Hailey is asked, how is it being married to someone with that level of fame impacted your identity? To which Hailey answered by saying, where do I start? The interviewer goes on to ask, your husband was in a very public relationship. Were you ever with Justin romantically at the same time as her? Hailey responded by saying, a lot of the hate comes from, oh, you stole him. It's about people knowing the truth, because there is a truth. Going on to say that there was absolutely no overlap between the two women. After this interview came out, fans began commenting on their speculations. One user wrote, of course Hailey is trying to clear their reputation before Selena's documentary. Another added, I find it amusing how they're trying to make themselves look better right before Selena releases My Mind and Me, and finally spills the truth. Number 4, mean friends. Hailey has always shared her love for her friends publicly, but maybe they're just a little bit meaner than that. Von Ford is a celebrity stylist who has been linked to being pretty close with Hailey in the past and has let his opinions be known about Selena during the drama. Von posted a story that wrote, I hate Selena. Fans were speculating as to why he was getting involved and why he was coming in so hot with his opinion. Many were left wondering if Hailey was really saying bad things about Selena behind the scenes. He then shared a screenshot of his post that was taken down due to harassment and wrote, I said what I said. Since this post, the stylist has been forced to take his account private. When fans saw that it was a friend of Hailey's that was publicly bullying Selena, one commented, it's always Hailey's friends. And another added, you can tell that all they do is talk about Selena. These people have issues and are so pressed over her that hate is real. Number 3, we have Rebound. Do you think Hailey could have just been a rebound, or was she used to make Selena jealous? Hailey and Justin got married just months after the official split from Selena. In March of 2018, a source came forward and said they weren't getting along and decided to take a break. Doesn't seem like a big deal and they'll probably be fine again soon. Did Justin take this break just a little bit more seriously than Selena though, considering by June of the same year he was with Hailey? A source close to Justin claims that he still continued to tell Selena I love you right up until the day he got married, maybe hoping for another chance with his ex. Fans are taking to their social media to explain their theories and what they think is going on between the couple. After Hailey posted a photo on Justin's 29th birthday saying, words couldn't possibly sum up all that you embody. One user commented, he looks like he's being held hostage. Sometimes divorce is the best solution. She's definitely a rebound. When Selena and Justin were in their on again off again phase, fan theories came out that Hailey was being used just to make Selena jealous during their off phase. In December 2017, a source close to Justin told TMZ that while getting back with Selena, he reached out to Hailey to apologize for mistreating her in the past, saying this contact was purely in the spirit of living more openly and honestly within the church. And according to the source, this caused Selena to get pretty upset at the time, of course. Number 2, Nepo baby. Hailey has publicly referred to herself as a Nepo baby, and I'm sure we all remember the shirt incident, but is she even a Nepo baby at all? After Hailey began embracing the title, it started to cause a bit of controversy on social media. The model definitely has some high-profile relatives such as her dad, Stephen Baldwin, and of course her husband. But after the shirt moment went viral, Twitter users had split opinions. People began arguing if she even really qualifies as a Nepo baby at all. One user wrote, that post paparazzi photo of Hailey Bieber in her Nepo baby shirt is so corny, I'm embarrassed. Another added, Hailey is the last person I think of when Nepo baby comes to mind. And at number 1, we have not ready for marriage. Hailey and Justin may have actually been way less ready to get married in the beginning. Justin has revealed in the past how he struggled after getting married to Hailey. He shared, it's a journey. I remember when I first got married, I hit a bit of an emotional breakdown because I thought marriage was going to fix all my problems and it didn't. Allegedly, the two actually got married on a whim. Their quick engagement may have also had a quick wedding. A source close to the star claims that about 2 months after the couple got engaged, they secretly tied the knot. TMZ obtained photos of Justin and Hailey at a New York courthouse which provides marriage licenses. After he allegedly thanks the court for keeping it on the DL, he appears to cry, telling Hailey how excited he is to marry her. Speculations began surfacing about how Hailey perhaps forced this quick marriage. She's made it clear in past interviews that she wasn't getting any younger. She says, my sister was 24 when she got married and my parents also got married when they were young too. I see no reason to wait. When you know it's right, it's right. But with them both being pretty open about the extreme ups and downs of their marriage, maybe they should have waited just a little bit longer. Number 10. The Selena obsession. TikTok has been going crazy lately over the wild similarities between Selena and Hailey, leading users to believe Hailey is copying the star. Of course, Hailey has always denied that this is the case. TikTok sleuths have put together videos of the strange times Hailey has copied her, even responding to interview questions the exact same. Definitely must be bizarre to have your ex-boyfriend's wife watching your every move. Just recently, Selena posted the song Let Me Go by Daniel Caesar on TikTok. Then, according to fans, Hailey posted the exact same song to her Instagram just shortly after. If you think, well, that could just be a coincidence, it gets a little bit more incriminating. Fans believe that Hailey has been copying her past interviews. The clip shared on TikTok shows Selena discussing her story and how she's glad to be able to share it. It then shows Hailey in another interview revealing how glad she is to share her story as well. Then when Selena was asked, "What's the one thing you wish people knew about you?" she responded by saying, "My heart." Hailey seems to mimic this exact answer in her own interview, saying, "I just wish people knew my heart." Hailey has also been known to copy many of Selena's iconic outfits as well as the exact same accessories. Back when Selena and Justin were still a thing, Justin gave her a promise ring with the letter J on it. This seemingly matches Hailey's J tattoo that she got on her own finger. One of the comparisons between both stars that has many TikTok users sure of the obsession is the seemingly matching tattoos. Selena got a tattoo just behind her ear of a small lowercase g for her sister Gracie. Then, just 2 years later, Hailey got a very similar G tattoo behind her ear as a tribute to the Seattle megachurch pastor's daughter, Georgia, who was born with a rare brain disorder. If that wasn't enough, people have also compared both Selena and Hailey's Vogue interview questions, making it look pretty bad for the model. With more and more internet detectives finding comparisons about the alleged obsession, it's most likely going to be tough to lie your way out of this one. Number 9. Superfan. There has been a rumor that Hailey has always been a superfan, but she's always denied it to the Bieber fan base. But with the amount of superfan energy she oozed in the past, this is a hard one to deny. Hailey has been known to be a superfan of both Selena and Justin back in the day, and in her defense, who wasn't? Reportedly, Hailey and Justin met for the first time at Justin's fan event back in 2009. Hailey was just 12 at the time and went with her father, Stephen Baldwin. She ended up attending another Justin event in 2011 with her dad and got to meet the star again at the premiere of Never Say Never. But when asked about this, Hailey responded by saying, "I was never a superfan of him or of anyone," going on to say, "It was never that crazed, screaming thing. I didn't think about it in any kind of way except for the fact that he was cute. Everybody had a crush on him. But for the first few years, we had a weird age gap." Not only that, but she loves Selena and Justin together too, according to her tweets at the time. One tweet read, in 2012, "I got to say I was looking forward to seeing what color coordination Janella was going to do for this year's Vanity Fair party, as well as, I don't care what anyone says, but Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez together is the definition of a teenage dream." Not only that, but on Christmas Eve 2011, she wrote, "Oh my god, I need Bieber wrapping paper ASAP." But it seems even Justin thinks she was a huge fan, even if she doesn't want to admit it. He captioned an Instagram photo of Hailey with, "People always ask me if I'd marry a believer. Well, I did." Number 8. Plastic surgery. This is one speculation that Hailey has always denied, but TikTok investigators seem to think that they have finally caught her. Dr. Barnett explained in a TikTok video what he believes she's had done, saying, "In addition to a rhinoplasty, I think she's had a couple other things done. Lip filler and a chin implant." Also going on to claim that she has cheek filler, jawline contouring, eyebrow microblading, and skin tightening. The video in question ended up resulting in a lawsuit against the doctor for false accusations against Hailey. In a cease and desist letter, attorneys for Justin and Hailey accused Dr. Daniel Barrett of using her name, image, and likeness to commercially advertise plastic surgery, and spread false claims that Hailey has undergone plastic surgery. Hailey also accused the doctor of using copyright-protected lyrics from Justin Bieber's song in the video. In the video, it shows 2 photos of Hailey years apart, and the doctor says, "Pay special attention to the nose. What do you think? I think it's physically impossible without getting a little help from someone like myself to get from this picture to that picture." In a statement to E! News, the doctor said, "The purpose of my TikTok is to increase the transparency of plastic surgery and to educate people." He went on to say, "The purpose of my video was to share my opinion about the procedures that I believe she may have had done based on photos alone." He's not alone in these thoughts though. Another TikTok user has come forward showing videos of Hailey's lips, saying, "I think these celebrities think we're dumb. Yes, you've always had lips, but you can't convince me these are the same." Going on to show various photos and clips of the model, she says, "You can see it migrating at the top. You can see where they even put the needle in." But with all these accusations, Hailey has stayed firm that she's never had any work done. Number 7. Calling paparazzi. We all know celebrities call paparazzi on themselves, and it looks like Hailey Hailey isn't above it. When asked about how she feels about the paparazzi harassing her and Justin, she said in an interview, "Sometimes when there's paparazzi following me, I have a flash in my head like getting out a baseball bat and literally destroying their car." She went on to say, "It makes me so annoyed that I'm like, one of these days I'm just gonna get out of the car with an effing baseball bat." She also said in the past, "I didn't ask for grown men to follow me around with cameras." With a statement like that, you would assume she would try to avoid all the cameras at all costs, but that just doesn't seem to be the case. In a video that's been circulating around TikTok, you can see Hailey getting out of her car and asking the paparazzi where she should pose. And they answer, "You can just do it right here." Then after a few photos of her are taken, walking down the street, she asks if they're all good and then gets back in her car. I mean, it really does look like a setup, so could she like photographers a little bit more than she says? What do you guys think? Number 6, the Selena overlap. Hailey has cleared the air during an interview on Call Her Daddy and has claimed that there is absolutely no overlap when dating Justin with Selena. She admitted that she is aware of how it looks and the timing of things, but has insisted that she waited. The timeline goes that Selena and Justin were hanging out a lot in late 2017 and seemed to get back together early 2018, until they looked to abruptly break it off. Not long after, Hailey came into the picture and then they got married. After getting married, Hailey said in an interview how she often struggled and was ridden with guilt during the first few months of marriage. This led some fans to believe it's because she stole Justin from Selena. Considering the times are so close together, it's definitely tough to not assume there was a little overlap between the two women. Number 5, racist comments. Though of course this is something that Hailey will always deny, some believe that the model has some pretty problematic and racist beliefs. 2011 to 2013 was a pretty problematic time for the model, who allegedly tweeted some very interesting opinions. One tweet she reportedly wrote was, "With Cody Simpson and the awkward moment when you're at a Chinese restaurant and your waiter isn't Chinese." Another tweet from 2013 read, "To those foreigners who don't celebrate Thanksgiving, so sorry your country didn't have pilgrims to start such a sick holiday." Even more recently in 2016, it looks like Twitter users also seemed to find a tweet that looked as though the model was alluding to the fact that she may also be homophobic. Hailey looked to have liked a tweet that said, "Let me clarify, the Bible stands against homosexuality, so I stand with the Bible." Hailey then commented on this post writing, "So good." Even though it didn't take long for her to delete her Twitter once these tweets emerged, the digital footprint really will always live on for her. Number 4, Justin's Instagram. Does Hailey run both her account and her husband's? Fans believe she controls Justin's account to make it look like the couple are way more happy and way more in love than they actually are. After Justin posted a photo of his wife with the caption, "I love you baby," fans were convinced that Hailey was really behind it. Considering this was after a few weeks without making a statement on the ongoing drama, many were surprised that this was his decision to post. One fan wrote, "I bet you forced him to post this." And another added, "Hailey, give Justin his phone back." Another time that fans were convinced Hailey was posting for Justin was when the photo was posted of her with the caption, "Definition of a bad B," aka strong, confident, independent, loyal, still can't believe you chose me. But TikTok users seem to think that she may have forgotten she was on Justin's account when they noticed that he commented heart emojis on his own post. A few seem to believe that they saw this coming, with one user commenting, "The caption on Justin's Instagram makes it so obvious. This was my suspicion before I saw this." Another added by saying, "So the fact that he has more pictures of her on his Instagram and she barely has any of him makes more sense now." Number 3, the visa. Have you heard the rumor that Justin may be using Hailey in order to get a visa to stay in LA? The rushed marriage with Hailey has had fans speculating if there may have been an ulterior motive to trying to tie the knot so quickly. Maybe it's because Justin figured this marriage could solve his problems, which is something he's admitted in the past. TikTokers began making videos explaining what they think is the real reason Justin jumped into marrying Hailey in a pretty abrupt way. According to social media users, with Justin being Canadian, he was pushing for a marriage in order to stay in the US. The theories began when DJ Khaled and Drake's song Pop Star resurfaced online. Justin is seen in the video mouthing the words, "Ariana, Selena, my visa," which people believe is referring to the girls he's been with. Speculating my visa refers to Hailey. Justin has allegedly always stayed in the US on an O1 visa, which is for individuals with an extraordinary ability in the arts, or extraordinary achievement in motion picture or the television industry. Since this doesn't lead to permanent residency, which is what he needs to be a citizen, but you know how you can be a citizen? Marriage. After he announced his engagement to Hailey, 2 months later Justin reportedly applied for the US citizenship. Is it possible that Justin only married Hailey to finally become an official dual citizen? 2 years ago, Justin even joked that his marriage was arranged, saying, "I think it was an arranged marriage, I'm pretty sure." Looking back now, it was definitely an arranged marriage. They set up this whole thing. Though he was joking, there might be some more truth to it than many would like to believe, and fans seem to agree that maybe the two really didn't marry for love. Number 2, we have mocking Selena. These two celebrities really have a strange relationship and are looking to be forever tied because of Justin Bieber. Since Justin and Hailey's marriage in 2018, the media has always pitted them against each other, which they have both attempted to shut down until the eyebrow drama. In a now deleted post, Selena posted a video on TikTok sharing that she laminated her brows just a little too much. Within a few hours, Kylie Jenner posted a selfie on Instagram story with the caption, "This was an accident?" Clearly, fans and the media were convinced she was throwing shade at Selena, considering the text was placed over her eyebrows. She then went on to post a screenshot of a FaceTime between her and Hailey, which was zoomed in on both their eyebrows. This spiraled all over social media, with most fans coming to the support of Selena. The singer hasn't been one to get too involved in social media drama and has even gone off the platform to preserve her peace in the past. When this began getting out of control, Kylie saw the video and explained the bullying against Selena and commented, "This is reaching. No shade towards Selena ever, and I didn't even see her eyebrow posts. You guys are making something out of nothing. This is silly." To which Selena responded, "Agreed." Though Hailey hasn't publicly said anything about this alleged drama, Selena is over it. After sharing a makeup tutorial on TikTok, she wrote in the comments, "Thank you and love you all so much. I'm deeply grateful for each and every one of you humans. You make me unbelievably happy." She then added, "Please be kinder and consider others' mental health. My heart has been heavy and I only want good for everyone. All my love." Selena also came out with a statement on her Instagram story basically telling people to leave Hailey alone. But there's still no word from Hailey as to why she seemed to be so blatantly mean to Selena. Number 1, the publicity stunt. A relationship that Hailey may have lied about for publicity is her brief fling with Shawn Mendes. Shawn more or less has admitted that they were involved in the past, but they both refused to put a label on their past relationship. Shawn said in an interview with Rolling Stone, "I don't even want to put a title on it. I think it was more a zone of limbo." After being seen holding hands during Halloween and then cuddling over the holidays, it seemed that they were keeping it casual due to the distance. The two ended up being each other's date to the Met Gala in May, but by June, Hailey was back with Justin and engaged just a month later. At the time, Shawn claimed he wasn't bitter, saying to Patrick Doyle from the Rolling Stone, "I get it, you know, I'm really happy for them." But could this whole thing just be a PR move? Considering how fast it was and how quickly she married Justin, makes fans believe that it absolutely was.
Coming in at number 10, 2009. Why not start at the beginning? In a moment recorded for everyone to see, way back in 2009, a young 12-year-old Hailey Baldwin meets Justin Bieber for the first time as a fan. This was backstage during his appearance on the Today Show. In uncovered footage from that day, you can watch the whole awkward interaction as her famous dad, actor Stephen Baldwin, introduces himself to the young superstar before turning their attention to Hailey, who awkwardly and shyly says hello, and they shake hands, with Bieber doing his little hair flip thing when he sees Hailey, which makes me think he liked her. We found out later that Hailey is indeed a fan of Justin, so whether it was her dad that forced her to go, or if she really wanted to meet Justin and her dad set it up, we can only really speculate. But her dad definitely played a hand in this one. We will wrap back around to this one too, so stick with me here. Coming in at number 9 is 2011. In 2011, Hailey just happened to run into Justin yet again at the premiere of his Never Say Never movie. Now, why would the daughter of a Baldwin ever find herself chaperoned by said celebrity, aka her father, to a premiere of a movie centered around someone who she had previously actually met? I'll tell you why. It's not because that's just what you do when you live that lifestyle, it's because she stalked him. Totally, 100%. Couldn't be any other reason. Hailey attended the New York City premiere of Justin's documentary Never Say Never. You can see her in the background with her dad during an interview being done with Justin. Coincidence? I doubt it. Doesn't seem to have been a big deal though, as later that month, Justin confirmed his relationship with Selena Gomez. Number 8, 2011 tweets. Hailey officially declared herself a member of the Jelena fan club. That's their... Jelena is Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez's name, if you didn't know. The model took to Twitter sharing her support for the couple when she tweeted, quote, "I'm for sure 100% team #Jelena." But this wasn't the only supportive tweet. If it was, we might be able to just ignore it completely. In fact, we can still do that since she was a 15-year-old girl at the time. But Hailey also tweeted from the since deleted Twitter account, quote, "Happy birthday, pretty," tagging Selena for her birthday, then tweeting 3 months later, "Selena Gomez is so cute, don't argue, bye," which was followed the next month with, "I don't care what anyone says, but Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez together is the definition of a teenage dream, #word." A fan for sure, and if you're a fan, you must be a stalker. That's how that relationship works. Don't you know that? Number 7, 2012 tweets. Oh, you thought we were done with the tweets? Think again, my friends. The next year, there were even more of them, and if you've noticed that these tweets seem to be pretty Selena Gomez focused, you may be right. At this time, Selena and Justin had officially started started their long-running on-again, off-again relationship with one another, and Hailey, being a human being and a teenager, was either incredibly supportive or secretly jealous. Neither of those things are big problems though, especially at the age of 15. Her tweets in 2012 kicked off in January responding to someone else's tweet saying, "Seriously though, she is beyond flawless and he's Bieber. They are the perfect relationship," ending that tweet with a straight face and adding, "Forever alone. So sad." Later that same month, she posted, "Selena Gomez is so friggin' good looking." And then 1 month later, she tweeted, "I gotta say, I was really looking forward to seeing what color coordination Jelena was gonna do for this year's VF party. Hashtag sigh, hashtag oh well." In May, she also tweeted, "Selena Gomez looks hot in her new music video." I don't know if this is showing she's obsessed with Justin or more obsessed with Selena, but maybe both. Now at number 6, it's followed him to church. Moving forward, pretty much every other instance of Hailey stalking Bieber could very easily be explained by the fact that the two literally became friends and even something more, really starting in 2014. This year, Justin and Hailey were photographed at a church in Hillsong alongside Kendall Jenner. Justin and Hailey are standing right beside each other, which gives me the sneaking suspicion that maybe they were friends, but that's just what my brain tells me. But I'm sure there is someone who could spin this to be Hailey stalking and forcing her way into Bieber's life. That must be the real answer here. Number 5, rumors. Not too long after being spotted at the church together, rumors began to circulate that these celebrities were beginning to see each other in a more serious light. These rumors were addressed by Hailey herself, who denied any romantic connection between her and Justin. During an interview with E! News, Hailey said, quote, "I've known Justin since I was like 13. We have just stayed close and there's nothing more to it than that." And Justin backed up Hailey's statement in an Instagram post. The singer shared a selfie of himself and Hailey in the back of a car with the caption saying, quote, "People are crazy. I'm super single and this is my good friend, you would know otherwise." But what I'm seeing here is that she found a way into the back of his car. That means stalking. Number 4, vacation. A year later from that incident, in December 2015, Hailey seems to have followed Justin and his family on vacation in Anguilla. She followed them so closely, in fact, that some could even say that she was actually with them, and that's because she was. In an Instagram post made by Justin, Hailey is leaning against her friend when he gave her a wet willy when she thought they were just taking a picture, and her reaction is not what you'd expect from a friend. Very affectionate looking, I'm just saying. Needless to say, this fueled rumors that their friendship was actually something more, and given the fact that Selena and Justin were in one of their many off moments at this time, it's likely true. In fact, it was true, as the next month, in January of 2016, Justin posted a picture to his Instagram of him and Hailey kissing. Instagram official. And in at number 3, casual. Now this isn't really proof of stalking, but it does show that Hailey was okay with putting Justin's priorities over her own. Clearly a red flag. Or is it just them trying to balance a relationship and him being an absolutely massive megastar? I'll let you guys decide. What I'm talking about here is when Hailey and Justin revealed that their relationship was official but just casual. Hailey told E! quote, "We are not an exclusive couple. He's about to go on tour. Relationships at this age are already complicated, but I don't really like to talk about it because it's between me and him." Recognizing his busy life and also trying to keep things somewhat private seems pretty mature to me, but at that same time, Justin gave an interview to GQ where, when discussing the relationship, he said, quote, "I don't want to feel like the girl I love is an added responsibility. I know that in the past I've hurt people and said things that I didn't mean to make them happy in the moment. So now I'm just more so looking at the future, making sure I'm not damaging them. What if Hailey ends up being the girl I'm gonna marry, right? If I rush into anything, if I damage her, then it's always going to be damaged." He kinda called that one. I don't know. But it didn't stop them breaking up and Justin unfollowing Hailey when he started a pretty brief relationship with Sophia Richie before briefly restriking the Selena match. In at number 2 is reaching out. While still in his rekindled relationship with Selena Gomez, Justin contacted Hailey, apparently trying to clear the air over their brief relationship and the bad breakup. This came from sources who were connected to Hailey and Justin's church. So no, this point isn't stalking, but the reconnect apparently did not sit well with Selena once Justin told her. Hailey's former favorite couple, Jelena, ended up allegedly going to couples therapy because of the whole thing. So it isn't entirely wrong to say that Hailey kind of caused the split of Bieber and Gomez, as the two only lasted a couple more months until early March when they took a break, which finally officially became a breakup. But it was Justin reaching out that was the real problem here. Hailey was even allegedly dating Shawn Mendes at this time, although that was apparently just a friendship according to Hailey. Probably so everyone knew she was free for Bieber. I made made that up, don't quote me. And finally, in at number 1, an arranged marriage. And then they reconnected at a church in Miami and very quickly got married. The ultimate stalking move. Now they are legally and religiously attached to each other. He will never get away, and they've remained married since 2019. And get this, they live together. She won. She's the ultimate stalker. There you go. She achieved ultimate stalking status by just moving in with the guy. Do you see my sarcasm? Because you should. But on another note, recently on the Ellen show, while talking with Demi Lovato, Justin spoke about when he and Hailey first met back in 2009, saying how he's pretty sure she didn't want to even be there, and that, as we said before, her dad seems to be the one that set this up. According to Justin, Hailey's dad, Steven, had dragged her out of bed in the morning, and since both Hailey and Justin were both raised Christian, their parents thought they should meet each other, which is when Justin made the revelation that it was totally an arranged marriage. This caused a whole whackload of sources on the internet to say that Justin regretted Hailey and that the whole thing really was an arranged marriage. Now it's truly shocking, but hold on. Prepare to be even more shocked because, get this, it seems like he's totally making a joke. I don't know. I know it's hard to believe that someone could joke like this, but it turns out that Justin, who is a celebrity and speaks publicly all the time, might actually really love Hailey and made a sort of sweet joke about the first time they met. I'm just saying.